Hey crafters, I'm Rachel from The Wood Connection, and today I'm really excited to show you one of our new products. It's our new Family Established sign, and I'm going to show you guys how to make it. I feel like signs are everywhere right now, and what a fun way to customize it and kind of make it your own and decorate it for the colors that are in your home. And let's get started. So what we're going to do is we sell these, they're called plank signs at The Wood Connection. They are $12.95. This size, the inside is a 12 by 12, and I feel like it's a pretty decent size. It can go on the wall or on a shelf. It's kind of just the perfect size. So what we're going to do is you're just going to start by staining. I love stains. I feel like stain is really in right now. It's really trendy, kind of the wood grain, the natural color is really popular. So the color I'm using is Minwax brand, and the color is Provincial, and you're just going to take a foam brush and you're just going to stain it. You're just going to do a nice coat over the stain. The longer you let the stain sit, the darker the wood will be. And I'm just going to give this a good coat all around. And you want to stain the whole thing, and then I'll show you what we do is you can paint over it. The thing with stain, and as you're planning this project, you want to let your stain dry for at least 24 hours before you begin painting. So keep that in mind, that if this is a project that you're doing for a wedding or a gift, make sure you can't just knock it out in an afternoon. At least you got to prep the day before or something and get your sign stained. I love this dark brown color. It is so pretty. And really get everywhere, all your corners and crevices, the sides and the back. Just like that. Then you're going to take a rag and you're just going to wipe the stain off. Probably a good idea to use gloves when you're doing this, just because the oil from the stain will stick to your hands, and it does take a few washings to get it off. See, isn't that so pretty? Just that natural wood color. Now, like I said, you want to let this dry for at least 24 hours, so I'm going to put this one off to the side, and I'm going to get one that I stained yesterday. So this one is already stained, and your next step you want to do is you're going to tape the inside with just some masking tape, or if you have some painter's tape left over from a project, you can certainly use that. And you're just going to mask off the inside before we paint. And one of the techniques I'm going to teach you guys today is one that I've taught before, and I'll do a lot of episodes with it because it's one of my favorites. It's called reverse vinyl. And that's what we're going to do for this. So I've already taped the inside. I'm just going to do one more. And I'm just going to show you guys, just get your tape right to the edge. And just tape inside just like that. Then the next color I'm going to use is the color that you want your writing to be. So I'm going to use, it's Delta brand, light ivory. It's kind of just an off-white color. It's really soft. And you're just going to do a couple coats of that. Right onto your wood, again with a foam brush, and just get a nice even coat in there. Because it's a lighter color like this white, it might take a couple coats. You don't want to do a ton because we are going to sand and give it a distressed look. And if you do too many coats, you won't be able to see kind of that pretty distressing underneath. When you're painting, it's always a good idea to paint with the grain of the wood, paint with the lines of the wood. So that's what I'm doing here. And you're just going to give the whole inside here just one coat of the light ivory paint. These signs are really fun, and they're so versatile too. You can do anything you want. If you're a really good hand painter, I'm certainly not, but I've got some friends who are. You could hand paint something in here, or if you have a vinyl machine, you could cut your own saying to put into these. The possibilities are endless. Okay, so you can see I've got my first coat in here. I'm just going to kind of smooth it out. And you just want to let this dry and for a few minutes, and then you're going to do another coat. But I've got one already done. So. Okay, so this one you can see is already stained. We've painted the inside. Once the paint was dry, I just peeled off the tape. And you'll notice on the back of every one of these there's a T-slot, so you can hang it on the wall, which is really convenient. There's one both ways, so if you want your lines horizontal or vertical, I think I had the other way, horizontal and then vertical, you can do it that way. So make sure that your T-slot, I'm going to face this towards me so I can work this way, is the right direction. So we sell these custom names that you can order from us. They're $9.95. You can get them online or in stores and make these for your project. So it's just a vinyl, and all I'm going to do is just peel my vinyl off. I'm just going to center it in my sign. Perfect, just like that. And then you're just going to smooth your vinyl out and make sure that it sticks inside. And then you're just going to peel it off. So then just work on peeling back your vinyl a little bit. If it doesn't stick, kind of push it down again and make sure it's on there really good. Because what we're going to end up doing is we're going to paint over the vinyl and then peel the vinyl off after the paint that we've done over the top is dry, and it kind of gives it a cool stenciled look. Perfect, so that's what it's going to look like. So then once your vinyl is in, you're just going to pick another color to put on top. I've picked Hippo Gray, just kind of a dark gray that's really popular right now. And I'm just going to paint that right over the top of my vinyl. And with your top coat, you kind of want to just do like a good medium coat. And just be careful when you're painting to not get your edges. Maybe it would have been a good idea for me to leave the tape in. And once this is dry, all you're going to do is peel the vinyl up, and it's just going to show, let me see if I can grab one really quick. It's just going to show where you had painted white before, and it's just going to kind of look like it was hand painted, but it's not. Isn't that the cool thing? You're just going to slowly peel that off. And you can already see, like, once this is dry, kind of the look that it's going to make. You know what, I'll leave that alone. So then when you're done, it's going to look just like this, really cute. And all you're going to do is just take some sandpaper, kind of lightly distress, seal it with a matte sealer, and you're good to go. These are awesome gifts, Mother's Day, heck, even just in your own home. For more inspiration and ideas, you can visit us at thewoodconnectionblog.com.